Good day, my name is Ekanem. I'm the artist and innovator in residence at the Halifax Public Libraries. Over the next series of videos, I'm going to teach you how to make a podcast, and there are other videos you can watch before this one because we've covered a lot. We've covered story, which to me is the foundation. And of course, we started getting into the nitty-gritty of podcasting. Podcast is basically audio files put together, put it on the internet, and people can listen to it. And the steps to create your podcast is you kind of have to get a concept. What is my podcast going to be? Is it going to be talking to people? Is it going to be interviewing people? Is it going to be talking about different things? And then you record it, edit it, create the cover art for your podcast, join a host, which is where you can share your work, publish it. And the one that most people don't do, which I believe we should all do, is basically marketing. So one of the things we had to do for the assignment was to download Anchor. As I say, at the library, there's a studio where you can come in. You have access to basically record the podcast you want after going through this series of videos. If you have a cell phone and you have internet and data, you can actually make your podcast, and that's where Anchor comes in. So one of the things we had to do was download Anchor. So Anchor is actually a great app. It's now owned by Spotify, and Spotify is spending so much money on podcasting, and they're making Anchor so much better. So while there are different hosts and different apps out there, I'd say if you're starting out in podcasting, you should go ahead and just get the Anchor app. Just go on your Google Play or the Apple Store, download Anchor. It's pretty intuitive. There's a big red button. Push that, you're recording. Obviously you have to create an account, and then when you create an account, it gives you an opportunity to create a podcast. That's where the name of your podcast comes in, the title. Put it in there. In fact, the Anchor app can help you create cover art too. So Spotify, like I said, they're spending a lot of money on it. Talking of editing, the Anchor app can also edit your podcast. It's insane what that app can do. But if you have access to it, you can also use Adobe Audition or GarageBand or Pro Tools, which, that's massive, or Audacity. There's also SoundForge. And the good thing is, the library does have these apps on the computers in the studio. So if you come in to record there, you can definitely use those ones. Another thing to think about is your cover art. Yeah, your cover art kind of has to reflect what your podcast is. So I'm not a designer. That's why I reach out to a graphic designer to make my cover art. Websites like Canva, where you can get different templates, put it together. But like I said, Anchor can help you create a cover art too. And if you have a friend design it for you, you can also upload it to Anchor to make it your cover art. The 10 things I'm going to share today, as I do with every video, like topic ideas that you can come up with for your podcasting. An idea is celebrity interviews. That's actually what Blackout Podcast is to me. It's just an excuse to talk to famous and cool people because I'm super boring. And then beauty and fashion and the paranormal. Oh man, a friend has a podcast about ghosts, and it is spooky and so informative. Movie and TV shows. Everyone is trying to watch. Actually, I'm thinking of starting a show about TV show recommendations because I watch a lot of TV. So I'm thinking, hey, I know some cool shows I should advise people to check out. So that might be a topic I might use myself. And then writing and sports and pets, behind the scenes, and of course music, which I have one with my mix with Israel. I always try to say that whenever you're going on a journey, it is important to ask for help. And a quote that I love by Edmond Mbiaka says, like, never let your ego get in the way of asking for help when in desperate need. Like, people are always there to help you. Reach out and ask for help. And like I said, if you're stuck while working on your podcast, you can come in. I have office hours at the library. On the website, you can find out which of the branches you can check out come spend some time with me while we work on your podcast. And of course, you can also send an email, Israel, that's ISRAEL at lessonswithaking.com. Just send them. I always reply my email. And of course, I'll have to leave you with an assignment. Okay, you don't have to listen to an episode today, but update the outline of your episode, the outline you did in the last assignment. Write 3 more episode ideas you can create for your podcast, and then write short outlines for those 3 episodes, and then do a short research on the Anchor app. So download it, play around with it, record, delete, play around with it, and then record a test episode, but don't publish it. Just record it. You can record as many episodes as you want. Don't publish it. There's a big button to publish it. And then create a cover art for your podcast. You can do it on Canva, and of course you can do it on cover art. And that is the assignment. Again, you can send an email if you feel stuck, Israel at lessonswithaking.com. Super grateful. Can't wait to listen to your podcast. See you in the next video.